If you don't know how to cultivate and culture the presence of God, you'll be suffering mechanically trying to generate it, because you will not always have the time to do that. So if I have a lot of engagement, imagine after we are done now, I will still come and preach by 5 again. When we are done, what time will I go to the hotel, see some people, and I will pray 5 hours before another. When I hear people take this, I just know they are starting. When you are starting a ministry, there are all kinds of things you say. When you grow, you don't dare those things. I have to do 2 days dry fasting before I go for a meeting. God, when the next meeting is next day, with 2 days, is he in the meeting? You are doing it. Keep quiet. You don't know what you are saying. I waited on the Lord for 5 days before I came here. It's because you are still learning. When you climb, you discover that you have to learn the way of waiting. And you can just stay in the presence for 2 minutes, 2 seconds, and the Holy Ghost breathe upon you. It's enough for 1 year. I can travel and preach 35 messages. You can follow them and all of them will be powerful. Because ministration are sweet to spirit administration. Is spirit and life. So your greatest job as a preacher is not to be mechanical, is to be able to understand the supply of the spirit, and at all the time be open for the spirit to supply unto you. How many people sit down to write song looking for lyrics? They read Bible Genesis to Revelation looking for lyrics. Another person enter through the presence. As he's just in the presence of God, suddenly songs begin to come. He can't even understand how the thing come. How many people are just there? They just lie down, open to the Lord in submission, and suddenly they begin to hear. You have a meeting to go for. As you just think about the topic, the Holy Ghost begin to teach you what to write. You begin to type something and you are writing. You cannot be mechanical at all. You pray always, so that you can be able to survive in the days when you can't pray again. Because a day is going to come. Jesus told them to pray, because a moment is coming when they cannot pray. He said, Peter, the devil's desire to sweep you like a reed, but I've prayed for you that your faith fail not. And the day you are strong, strengthen your brethren. Why? Because at that moment he took them to go and pray. They could not pray. But when the time come, their prayer was not of importance again. He said, stop praying. The hour has come. Why are you praying again? So you must be able to understand that now is the moment. Now is the time. Now that you are not too busy. Now that you are not too occupied. Spend the time to pray as much as you can. Master the culture of prayer. Learn how it is. And as much as time avail you the availability, spend that time. Till now, I still shut down quite a while. After some months, sometimes I go to the mountain. I climb mountain, no network there. I stay there for a while. And let me tell you, I cannot be relevant staying in that mountain all the time. And that is why after you stay there for a while, you come back again. Eagles don't remain up for too long. They come down. They don't remain down for so long. They go up. So they understand the seasons. There are many people that told me they are still going through process. They are hidden for the past 20 years. Oh God, you okay? Your own now is foolishness and fear. One guy told me the Lord has called him to do something. I said, go and start. He said, where do you start from? I said, start from anywhere. Start from anywhere. Your own now is fear. God gave you a song, sing it, you won't sing. God give you a ministry, start, you will not start. The simple reason you are not yet consumed with it, you are distracted. If you focus on it and stay in the presence of God, one day you wake up one day and you just start in your own house, in your room like this. You just start with your family, husband and wife. Say, today we are starting this ministry here. Hold your ass. Our time has reached. I don't know, and I've not even started even what I wanted to. Can I get 10 more minutes? 10 more minutes. Let me rush something. The stages of ministry. The stages of ministry. There are diverse stages when it comes to ministry. The first thing you need to be able to understand is the stage of visibility and acceptance. After God has called you, He has anointed you, one of the things you must strive for is visibility and acceptance. If you think that what I'm saying is a joke, you'll be frustrated. You can be highly anointed and yet again frustrated. Why? Because God has not given you acceptance and visibility. Visibility is a grace called influence. Acceptance is a grace called favor. These are things that is worth prayer. You have to pray for it. These are part of things I pray for personally. Influence is a spirit. God give it to men. You can try to manipulate your way for it, but it doesn't last long, right? But when God gives you influence, He puts you in the heart of people. You appear in their dreams, in their vision. They think about you in their heart, in their mind. Do you get the point now? Then you can just stand here now and sing one song, and people will never forget it. Apostle was telling me of a lady that during the time of they are doing apocalypse, the light went off and a lady came and she began to sing song, right? As she began to sing song, she charged the place, and mama and daddy love her very well. What do you think happened? Is the combination of this grace, visibility, and a spirit called influence. Now she's accepted by the favor of God, and now she's given visibility by influence. At that very moment, check, you can be a music minister. You can just sing one song and everybody accept it. That's all. You can just wake up one day and you gain favor among people. The same way as a preacher, you can just stand somewhere and preach one message. I have preached thousands of messages, but I can count maybe 5 messages that even if me, I still hear it every day again, I still enjoy them. There is a grace that sits upon it. A spirit sits upon that message. And anytime somebody think about you, they think about some few messages like that. It breathes upon their heart again and again. If your life does not have that grace, you will remain for so long, no matter how anointed you are.